Holy shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Whoa. Sorry. Let me pull over the side of the road here. That's kind of why very tangential. Actually, no, it's not tangential at all. Um, it's kind of why like can I pick this car up? Just push it. I kind of want to just walk. Um, I like how we're doing world line. Not that we're doing it actively, but even if whether or not we keep doing it, that's kind of why I like how it's a smaller thing, right? Because we can pretty much guarantee everybody we invite, even if it's a guest or permanent, is going to be somebody we know we're comfortable just walking in.
Yeah.
You know, like we're over here, they're over there. If they walk up to us, we're like, oh, that's my, you know, hello, my name is Natasalar. That's my best buddy, Marco Inari. You know what I mean? Like, we'll get, we know we'll get along.
Yeah. Also, Nat talks just like that. That was actually a really good impression.
Hello, my name is Natasalar.
Whoa, are you
Yeah.
is that like a recording? That was good.
Off topic, but I love watching Yume just eat stuff, brain happy. That I do that. You know, it's kind of funny. Um, I did that a lot when I played this, especially this part of the game. I would just walk up, grab barrels, go toss them in the ocean, and then go back to what I was doing.
I
Give an
know,
impression of
why not?
everyone.
If I had a gravity
Yeah,
gun,
no, yeah. If I had a gravity gun, I'd kill Chopper Jacks. What?
oh,
No, what? No, I wouldn't. No.
oh,
We're picking up radio chatter.
oh.
Why does this guy not have a special skin? If I had a gravity gun, I'd rip off Chopper Jack's skin and put it on me. I can do an impression of everyone. Give me a bit. Don't blush at that. Oh, you're gonna murder me? Wow. The SMP you made was for like 10 people? Yeah. See, it's comfier. All the ones I've made in the past that weren't, you know, never have been for streaming. They were. I've ran like big SMPs, like large ones back in early Minecraft days, which were nice.
Mhm.
But there was always the, you know, I didn't have to worry about modded voice chat back then, so I could just ban people because I was in charge. But if there's enough people talking, then I just tend to listen.
You know, there was
Yeah.
another added wrinkle onto a lot of the, let's say, larger, like YouTube specific, like Minecraft people, and that wrinkle is I have to make one of my 3 videos for the week, and it has to be interesting. So, wow, we gotta make sure something interesting happens, and it usually leads to someone getting griefed, or someone getting robbed, or someone getting like it didn't make for. And when you had so many people with like differing content, it got really complicated. Because the whole reason that
Mm-hmm.
like Sarah's thing got blown up was because of something that someone else did, and it was all for like video stuff.
Yeah. I mean, even this is an example of doing that in a positive way. I think. When Nat had the warden and stuff, like, or their house filled with all of their house got turned into a zoo, and whoa, silly John, whoa, quirky John, you know,
Yeah,
like that was an example of that kind of stuff done, but in a, I don't know, like a more positive way. Oh no,
yeah,
my
yeah.
house was turned into a zoo. This is wacky. Here, look, there's a giraffe.
It gets
I don't know.
complicated. And
It does, but there's positive and negative ways to do that.
oh yeah,
I feel like
there are.
that's cooler, like you know, pranking your friend by putting something really weird in their house, or like I don't know, rearranging their chests, or I don't know, spelling out the word penis in their chests, or I don't, I don't know. I'm trying to think of things. There's funny things you can do that don't have to be. I put TNT in this guy's house, and he stepped inside, and it blew up, and it was like, wow.
And then when you have a server that's based around the Earth and it's all about war, and like you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I liked it all in
Make us.
theory, but it wasn't nearly as organized as I would have wanted it to be.
Hi, my name is Tiny Ghosty, and I invited two asexuals to redecorate my room as a sex room. Let's see what they did. Oh, there's a lot of horse cocks and... oh
You
god,
did
was
do
that
that,
like a
Ghosty.
slime ass? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What?
No, I'm like
You did
agreeing
do...
with you. I didn't think that's not what you were referring to. I'm like, yep, that did happen. As it was
Oh,
absurd.
okay.
I'm commenting on how absurd it was.
There was a lot of tentacles. Yeah, me and... There's no cock like a horse cock, but there is one in check. I had a lot of fun making those. I like the inchling dildo I made, which was literally just 2 pixels. I thought that was good. Oh, or the I had a bunch of like handcuffs and stuff hanging on the wall. That was fun too. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. But yeah, there's good ways and bad ways. I'm gonna talk to this guy now.
Looking for your car. Get your car in the garage.
There was a cage. What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
That's John Freeman.
Get your car in the garage.
Oh, that's what you said. Okay.
Hello, Freeman.
Is that good?
Get your car
Raymond.
in the garage.
It is in the garage. I don't want to pull it all the way in. I'm not very good at backing out. It's kind of unwieldy. I need to do this bit right now, because like this is like the only time I get to do a bit. Because if I stop doing the bit and I end this dialogue, I have to go back to like talking to people and paying attention to people. So I kind of want to, you know, just make this last this long. Okay, fine. There you go. Oh, oh God, Gordon Freeman, I've locked you in a garage.
Oh God.
If you don't disassemble this car within the next 10 minutes, I'll fill the room with a deadly neurotoxin.
Yes.
Hello, Gordon Freeman. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Doc. You'll have to go on foot from here. There's a secret path along the cliffside, but no one's going anywhere until we fight off this attack. Having you here to fight alongside us is going to make a big difference for morale.
Big difference. I like how he shook his head.
Here come the dropships.
Where's the dropships? Hello? Hello, man. Wait, hello, what? Oh. Partied. No. No. Ah! Anyway, now that we're in combat. What were we talking about? Do you remember?
Yeah, the sex room. Ghosty's original house.
No, I moved on from that, but okay.
I don't know. You were literally talking about a 2-inch thing. You might have been trying to move on from that, but then John Freeman.
Yeah, I said, but anyway. And I was about to switch. I said, actually, wait, no. Yeah, I said, but anyway, and then I said, but actually, wait. So actually, you didn't know what I was saying.
I didn't. I never knew.
Lurk. Ghosty's like, oh, we're not talking about horse cocks anymore. I gotta go.
It is Ghosty's favorite. I didn't know.
Ghosty commissioned me to make horse cocks specifically in their bedroom.
Huh. I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
Oh.
Do you know what the different Combine uniforms mean?
Yeah, kinda. The blue-eyed ones are the assault. Obviously, the Metro cops are just your street cops. The white mask.
Yeah.
The red, like, kind of pattern one are like your shotgunners. The weird ones are the snipers, but you hardly ever get a close look at them. And the white
Snipers
ones
yeah.
are the commanders. Basically.
Okay. What are those like? What are, like the difference? I don't. Just like change. Like these guys usually have shotguns, right? The red eye guys.
Yeah, red eye guys are always shotgun. The blue-eyed assaults will either have an SMG or an AR-2.
I think the sniper ones have like the same as like the assault guys, but like they have some white stripes on their uniform.
Yeah, there's like some minor difference between one of them. It's weird. They're kind of really interesting designs to look at. Like, I don't know what inspired them. Really weird. I really like them.
Combine?
Yeah.
They just look like gas masks. I don't know.
Yeah, but like I don't know,
To be
like
honest,
whole ass face. I don't know.
I don't
There's some
find
weird
that
shit to them. I don't know. They don't make any sense to me,
You'll
which
have
is
to go
why I
on
like
foot
them.
from here. There's a secret path along the cliffside, but no one's going until we find
fair
out
enough.
this attack.
I don't see it. They just look like dudes in like big poofy body armor with a gas mask. That's why I'm confused about which ones are humans, or if some. I never understood this. Are some of them not human,
Oh,
or are there some of them partially alien?
they're all human cyborg. And
I thought the civil protection were like mostly humans.
the silver
like, full
protection
humans,
is
aren't
mostly just humans. Yeah.
they? So that's it. Those are the only ones that aren't like, you know, cyborgs.
I believe so.
Okay.
And it's a very horrifying existence.
Yeah.
Especially if you turn into one of those stalkers. That happens to like the worst. Well, the more.
Oh yeah, the stalkers are like different.
Yeah.
Very different than the Combines still have some sort of autonomy to what they do, right?
Yeah, yeah. They're still like autonomous humans with like cerebral implants and shit like that.
Like I'm sure they could like choose to disobey the Combine overlords, but they'd probably get like self-destruct. You know.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah.
They'd be like, all right, we're gonna explode this explosive we implanted in your cerebellum. Also, stop coughing. Get better, fool.
It's interesting because
I
like
meant to say that a while ago.
I don't know, like the Combine and everyone at the Citadel, like all of that is just like the puppet, the thing they like left on Earth just to like keep everyone in line while they sapped the Earth of like all its resources and drained its oceans. And...
Yeah, I mean, the Combine itself is like a sort of, as far as we're aware, is a bodiless hive mind sort of thing, right? They don't have like physical shit. Am I correct on understanding this?
It like all goes back to Breen, and then the only people above Breen is the, you know, those.
The Overseers.
Yeah, the Overseers.
Nobody knows what we can say the words. We don't have.
Oh no, I just
people who don't know.
I just forgot the word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, people who don't know just, you know, won't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. And like the interesting thing I found out is I used to think they all came from Zen, but no, the Combine they're like
No.
they were from somewhere else. They just used Zen as a portal world and enslaved hundreds of other things.
Yeah. They that's what they explain at the beginning of the game. They're not even from our universe.
Yeah.
That's what I think they're I forget there's like a certain name for like the trope or the concept in sci-fi, but they're like I like how I stopped the Minecraft talk for nerd talk. But
I mean, you just said I can't believe I stopped the nerd talk for nerd talk.
Well, it's a different type of nerd talk. But yeah, that's true. I think it's as far as I'm aware, with the, if I'm understanding what they're going for and what other people seem to think they're doing with the Overseers, is it's a launcher for my rockets. I already have a launcher. I need the rockets. Oh!
Okay.
Hang on, let me pause it really quick. Because I'm losing my train of thought.
Hello, Gordon.
Hello, Gordon.
Hello,
Fuck you. Nia. Why? My brain. Like a hive mind thing. What is it called? Like when they don't have physical bodies? I can't remember the name of it.
They're like
But,
ethereal.
Did they? I don't. Nobody quite know. I don't know if they're like intelligences that can be implanted into any sort of body. I don't. They're quite beyond. They don't even. I don't think they recognize humans, I guess, as even things, right?
Yeah.
Is the sort of trope they're going for. Not quite cosmic horror, but more like, I don't know, like very uncaring.
Hard
like cosmic horror,
sci-fi.
but not.
Yeah, hard sci-fi horror, almost. Like an uncaring alien force
Yeah.
who doesn't even see the humanity as, like, more than a speck in the grand scheme of the universe, kind of like existential horror kind of thing.
Yeah, which is like cosmic horror, but it's not like eldritch.
Yeah, not
stuff,
eldritch,
which most
just...
people think about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I associate with hard sci-fi, yeah.
I think I might be trying to sleep more. Coughing fit seems to be easing up. If you have good Valve-a-thon, you may. I will. I'll see you probably tomorrow and the day after, Gobi. Hopefully, maybe.
You're stopping by, Gobi.
I hope you can get back to sleep.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully. Don't shoot down my rocket. It's not very kawaii desu.
What I do know about the Combine is they took a special interest on Earth because of the portal technology.
Yeah.
The only thing about the Combine they haven't been able to figure out is how to direct portals, you know, like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah. I think that's the key point there is they just open portals and then they go into where the portal opens up and they spread out from that portal into that universe and take over all the resources, bring it back to their universe.
Yeah. And when the humans of Black Mesa started poking around in Zen, the Combine took notice, and it was basically over from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go get dinner. Ooh.
And that's why
Enjoy your dinner.
That's why it was theorized that the G-Men, you know, worked for them because the G-Men was the one, like, presumably pulling strings to make sure that Black Mesa experiment happened.
Yeah.
And the Resonance Cascade happened so they could be let in.
It's very, I don't know. Wait, G-Man what? Combine?
It was theorized very early on that it was like...
Oh, I was like, what do you... Okay. I didn't know people thought that. For me, I'm like, no.
This was like based off of evidence from just exclusively Half-Life 1 just being... you know, the G-Man was like, you saw him all around and he was talking to a lot of the higher-ups, and they go in the chamber and they're like, the higher-ups really want this experiment to happen, so we're going to do it, even if it goes beyond parameters.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you know, a lot of people were like, okay, so the G-Man knew this would happen. And then everyone's like, oh, that probably works for them. But
I feel like that heavily contradicts him sending Gordon into all this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You there?
Hello.
Walking on the sand brings ant lions there.
Okay, sorry. You don't have to call me names.
Not Laszlo.
God, poor Laszlo, the finest mind of his generation, had come to such an end. We were heading for the Vortigaunt
Laszlo.
camp, hoping to pick up some bug baits of these damn things and leave us
Finest
alone.
mind of his generation.
Without Laszlo, what's the point? I know you.
He looks like that other guy over there.
I'll stay with him a while.
No, that's Laszlo.
There's something I have to do. Go ahead. I hope you have better luck than we had.
You look familiar.
Remember to stay off the sand. The ant lions are edgy right now.
Are they going through phase?
So I don't know if you...
Sorry. Yeah?
I don't know if you talked about this, but, like... This dystopian version of Earth is pretty fucked. Pretty horrible place to be.
Yeah. You know, that might have been a word that settled better with you than apocalypse with the questions the other day.
Dystopia?
Dystopian. Yeah, that might have settled in your brain quicker, I think, if
Mm.
we had used that term. Right? Because, like,
Yeah.
imagine you're
You
in
know
this
what?
scenario. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty fucked.
You know, they don't explain all of it because I mean you basically get the picture just by going through,
No, I actually,
right?
yeah, I explained a lot of it, and some of it's going over, like, the intercom and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know. It's really fucked. I mean, even I think even people that don't want to have kids can understand a lot of the implications of even the parts beyond the suppression field.
Oh
But
God, yeah,
even
that was the big one.
even,
Yeah, but
even just the suppression field, like, even if you don't want to have kids, you can still understand it.
yeah, you can even
That's
understand the implications of something like that existing, of being like, oh, they're going to like work you all to death until your species is dead.
yeah, exactly. We're just gonna use this, work us to death. The planet's dry. Walk away. Am I aiming to finish this today? Yes. I'm trying to decide if I want to take a nap during, like, in the middle of this, or after I finish this. I think I'll just do it when I feel like it at this point. And then I'll do episodes 1 and 2. Then I'll take another nap, probably a bit of a longer one. And then I'll do Portal 2 and Portal 2 co-op with Yosh
Hello.
after my, like, longer nap or sleep. And then I'll do another nap, probably, because that Portal 2 plus Portal 2 co-op is going to take a while. Not like a long time, but a little while. Depending on how long it takes, I might not do another nap. I might just go straight into Alex, but I kind of want to be well-rested for Alex.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I've never done VR, and I don't want to get sick for unrelated reasons. I don't want to get a headache. I just want to feel good when I play it. That way I can enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think people will enjoy it more if I'm enjoying it. Like, right now I'm enjoying this, but this is... I can sit here and... I feel pretty good right now, actually.
That's good. I'm glad.
I like how every once in a while I just get Cole's shared games are now available for you to play.
Sorry, I was actually while we were talking, I found out there's a team putting together like a pretty good Blue Shift mod for Black Mesa that's already on Chapter 5, and I
Cool.
played a little bit of it. It's pretty promising.
That's cool. Why do you dislike Blue Shift so much? I don't think it's that bad.
Oh,
It's not good.
I don't dislike it. It's just I looked at all the time you had, and I was like, maybe you should shave off a little bit.
All the time I have? What do you mean?
The time you have to stream, like with this
Shave off a little bit?
of like this is a lot of games.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm cool with that. I don't know. I can do it. I have the ability to do it. I don't know. What would I be doing right now anyway? I'd be doing the exact same thing. Except for I would be playing games off stream earlier in the day, and then I would have gone live later. I might have, hang out with my roommates for a bit, done yoga, watch something.
I
Is
guess,
that really that different? I don't know.
no, I guess you're right. Just where you know.
Hmm.
But no, I don't think Blue
Live a
Shift is
life.
that bad. It just kind of feels like a little map expansion, if anything.
Yeah. It's mostly just thing. There you go.
Yeah, just kind of a thing.
I remembered that Jeffy gifted me Hunt Down the Freeman.
Oh, who?
I'm sorry. That sounds like a fun, awful experiment. I hope you enjoy hating that.
Have fun. Maybe that's what you should have streamed.
Probably. What a game. Please look at the... Look at this screenshot from Hunt Down the Freeman. I'm acting like we're just in a voice call now, because I'll post it in the stream chat, that way other people can see as well. There's a bunch of stuff. Oh, this is the brain cell stuff Kat was talking about.
Oh, hunt down the Freeman.
I forgot. There actually was the piston thing. I forgot about that. That's like a thing you can see in-game. Treaty was talking about how the portal turrets fire bullets with pistons.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I forgot about that. And I was like, what? What do you mean? I didn't know that. But I actually did know that. Because I remember seeing this video now that I'm looking at it. Oh, Ginger. Oh, yeah, that's a good screenshot. Hunt down the Freeman. What a fucking... What do you know about Hunt down the Freeman?
I know a lot of the dude really wanted to make this game happen. He was passionate about it. He was very passionate about it. He worked on it forever. He got YouTubers to do a lot of the voices for things. He got permission from Valve. It came out. Maybe he shouldn't have been as passionate about it. I don't know. It was like remarkably bad. I don't know if he just like didn't take criticism. I think there was a little bit of that.
Yes. I actually watched a pretty interesting, I want to say docu-series, but I know, it's a YouTube video. You know what I mean. That still counts, right? Anyway, I watched a very interesting long-form video about that. Go ahead. I want to hear more of your thoughts. I'm just gonna add in anything I know, because I don't remember all of it. Joshua? Yeah, Josh? Josh? Cole? Oh, I must have really upset him. Need some bozo take a sleep shift. That could be the B-roll. If I'm taking a nap, I'm probably gonna play some shit. Gonna hop off for the night. Have a good rest of your stream. Good night, y'all. Good night, Mike. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for the raid. I hope you've enjoyed your time here. I'll be live for a while. I don't believe your power went out. You didn't like what I was saying. I talked over you and you left because you hate me. I'm joking. But yeah, no, you're everything you were saying was pretty on point. I know you were saying you were like questioning if you're right about it, but that's from what I've heard from interviews and stuff. I know I wasn't gonna like tell you the story. I just wanted to hear what you had to know because I don't remember all of it. There was a video I watched, you know. But that was a lot of it. The dude had a lot of ideas, but didn't really know game development well enough to implement them, and refused to take any sort of advice or outside consideration. That was generally the gist of it. It's kind of weird going into this. The only other gameplay like this I can think of, like we mentioned, is like Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm having a lot of fun doing this. But when I do the physics, maybe it's just a matter of getting fed up with it. Maybe it's something I gotta do in bit-sized things. Or maybe it's the way this executes it versus Tears of the Kingdom. That was about it. I mean, that's an oversimplification of it. There was a lot going on. I know all of the YouTubers that worked on it have long since distanced themselves from it. Like, no, it was awful. And they mainly just did it because they thought it would be this big thing. I looked on the man's fucking trackers, and it's really funny to see some of it, yeah. Sorry if I come off as rude or pushy, I just haven't been sure what would be right. You're not rude or pushy. I think, like I mentioned, even when Yosh was on earlier, I don't know. I know, like, I mentioned this when Yosh was on, I'll use the same example again. The streamers I watch, I don't really like when they're doing a thing, and then somebody pops in mid-thing, and they just roll with it. It kind of takes me out of whatever vibe I'm in, watching their content. And so I try to, unless it's someone I'm, like, super comfortable with, that I know has I don't know. Like, Yosh is... even with Yosh, sometimes I'm like... Yo. But it's a bit different with him, because I've known him, like, my whole life. I don't know. I don't tend to, like, just pull people into things. I tend to plan out when I'm gonna have people in things, and then do a whole thing based around having them with me, you know? Like, make it a... If I'm gonna have, like... a Micah Mike and Yumesuki, do... I don't know. Trouble in Terrorist Town. I'm not gonna, like, be already playing Gmod, and then a Micah Mike's in chat, and then I'm like, come play Trouble in Terrorist Town, like, in the middle of stream. Because I feel like that's gonna change the vibe of the stream very heavily. That's my first thought, too. You heard otherwise. Oh, I was very unsure. If you're fair to be confused. Earlier on, I was, like, very unsure. I haven't done anything this long before. So I didn't know what I would need to do. And I'm still not sure. Like, if I'm not around, I might have people play TF2. So it might be a thing where I have, like... I might go to sleep, and I might have you and some other people play TF2. But... I don't know. I think mostly when I was asking if you would want to do that, it was mostly like, would you want to play TF2 with other people while I was, like, asleep, you know? But also, I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing the TF2 thing anyway. Just let you know when you're happy? Cool. I'll try to do it. I don't know. I get... Like, even yesterday, you saw, when I was about to just, like, let the stream sit there while I was gone, I get anxious when my streams... I don't mind getting up to go, like, get food and stuff, but I don't want to leave my stream unoccupied for long periods of time with other people controlling it. Because if something happens, I'm unable to end stream. I appreciate you trying to be helpful, I get it. Don't read too much into anything. Don't read into it at all, actually. It's just me not knowing what to do, because I've never done this before. Anyway. What was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. Safer, but, I mean, I don't want you to feel like that's the only sort of interaction that you can do. I apologize if that's how you feel. I don't know. Like I said, like I said the other day, I think it'd be cool to do like a TF2 stream with you, where I'm stream, you join me for stream, and we play TF2. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't... Like, I would let, like, Nat, or Yosh, or Mako sit here and watch my stream while I'm gone. But I wouldn't let... I might let Saru, and I know Saru pretty well, but I'm not even sure I would let Saru just sit here with my stream. I don't even... You know, I know Nia pretty well. I don't know if I'd let Nia do it either. So it's just, I'm very, it's all about, it's hard for me to, I don't know, my stream means a lot to me, and I like them to, it might not seem like I care much about what happens on it, because I'm very, silly, quirky, crazy, and I run with all the bits, but I think I care a lot more than it seems about how stream is run. Also, you know what, let me be honest. If I'm being like 100% honest, I really just, it's my stream, I want it to be all about me. You know? That's another thing. It's about me. I know that's very, like, That might sound egotistical, but if people are coming to my channel for me, I want it to be me. You know, and if I advertise an event as I'm playing TF2 with Yosh, or I'm playing Terraria with Okavri, then I'm cool with people coming for that. I'm gonna fucking run for it. It's healthy and I wish I could have that mentality. Is it? I don't know. Yeah. I'm just trying to, I don't know. I'm thinking of things I've seen. It's my party, and I cry if I want to. But you know, you're joking, but that's actually, like, pretty on point. Weren't you going to bed? When you yourself are the brand. Yeah. Which is sort of just the nature of this business. Right? The nature of content creation and being an influencer and any of that. Because there might be very small things that even Yosh could say. Even Yosh, like one of my two closest friends, basically family, might say something that I would not say on stream, and it'll rub me wrong if I hear it. And you know, if I'm on stream, I can be like, don't talk about that. Or I can point out that I don't endorse this opinion. No, but you should? Oh, okay. My favorite influencer. I don't... Am I an influencer? I was just using the terminology because those are like content creation and influencers. I don't know. God, I don't like that term. I guess that's what I am. I guess that's what we all are. I guess that's what you are too. Black. What Yosh is too. Yosh, are you returning or are you dead? I just want to make sure I know what's going on. Mostly a joke. I mean, we gotta think about these things. Influence. You influence? You do. I know I do. Even though I don't like to think about it. I know people have, like... Which I find this both cool and horrifying. People have bought games they've seen me play because they thought it seemed cool. Or they want to. And then also, that terrifies me at the same time. It makes me feel cool. But I'm glad somebody looked at a thing and was like, this is a good use of my money. And I hope they enjoyed the thing they bought because of me. If you want to go to sleep and be awake, that might be helpful. I think what I might be doing... Your brother is needing your help? Okay. I appreciate you being here, Lack. It's nice to have somebody who is knowledgeable about Half-Life stuff around the chat with. And I don't know. I enjoy your jokes. I feel like you make a lot of jokes that I would make, so I think it's a good... That's kind of why I want to like start trying to do stuff. But anyway. Their romantic is calming. I specifically love the creative mode. That's really interesting. I'm glad you like the creative mode. There's a weird part of my brain that won't let me play the creative mode. No, I need to stop no-braining and killing the antlions. Kinda early. What time is the Minecraft thing? I don't know. But yeah, have a good time, Lack. Have a good time, enjoy your life. Just didn't want to ask, just in case you did want help. Yeah, I just didn't want to not ask. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I need to try to let people help more, like I was talking about earlier. But at the same time, I feel pretty good. Yosh, I still don't know if I want to just... I think I might just leave HLVR running for like 3 hours while I take a nap. So you might not even need to babysit, but what I will do is I'll sit in the full deck chat with, you know, with I'll just sit in there because yeah, and if you want to drop in and do something, you can. So we'll see. If you're around when I end, if I haven't already started playing the thing, feel free to do so. Also, feel free to stay in chat until you get sleepy. It's at noon. Okay. I probably will finish this around then I'm thinking about it. You'll message me as soon as you're a whale. I hope you enjoy being a whale, Yoshino. Something I worry about a lot is... And I need to not worry about it as much as I do, but... Shit, I was trying not to run. Oh no. Oh no, not this thing. Oh, not this fucking thing. God, I hate these things. Explosive jump. Ow, little bitch. What are you doing? Stop it. Are you going to sleep now, Yosh? Oh, one thing I need to... that I'm always afraid of and I need to work on is I'm trying to be better about, like, you know, just being, like, straight up with people. But I know that'll make people feel bad, so I need to work on, like, trying to word things in a good way. Because I don't know, I feel like saying stuff like, I like to do a thing alone, because I think blah 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 blah, can come off very... I don't know, how do you say that and it doesn't come off weird? What are you doing? What do you want?
Free man must follow.
I have the role to be able to join, but I feel I need permission to slip in. If I like, if it's a thing where I say like, hey, anyone is welcome to pop in and talk. If I say that, if you hear me say that, like at some point during a stream, and I'm like, oh, while I'm doing this, anyone's welcome to come in, then yeah, you're welcome to. If I haven't said that, then I don't know, you could just like send me like a DM or something. Or like ping me. I don't know, it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing like a group game, definitely just drop in. I don't care. If I'm doing something like this, like a single player thing, I would DM me. That goes for anyone, not just you specifically. Can we talk about these? I remember noticing this the first time I played, and I stared at it for a good long time. Valve does a lot of... With the amount of map making Valve does, there sure is a lot of floating rocks and things in their games. I think things come across better if you emphasize how important it is for you to do certain things on your own.
Free man must follow.
As opposed to would prefer. Like more definitively.
Follow, free man.
What is that in reference to? To what I just said, or do you mean like what I said about people not wanting to join me? Are you saying I didn't word it very well earlier? I'm confused, Yosh. I'm having like 3 conversations at once. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, where'd the Vortigaunt go? Oh shit, I thought I killed him.
Wise to heed our extraction of the Myrmidon's aromatic pheropods. The process is not entirely hygienic, therefore stand aside.
Okay. What you said about wording things, and I wanted an example.
These pheropods on the path ahead. Gather them now.
Stand aside. Hey, John Dipshit, can you, like, come down here and open the door? Okay. How did you get up there, dude? Are we supposed to not think about how he got up? You said about wording things and you wanted an example. I don't remember. Well, hopefully when I worded things to you and Lack, I didn't say it in a bad way. I guess. Welcome back, cringing Pharisees. You showed up just as Yoshinam was leaving. That's... Whoa, what a coincidence. It's almost like you hate Yoshi now. Sometimes I feel like I'm the one being babysat or something.
Well, Dr. Freeman, you're a regular antlion now.
Do you have anything else to say?
Won't bother you now, Doc.
Okay. Good, he's smelly. You have a bits badge now? Oh god. Oh, that badge is so red. It's for the hate me price. It's understandable, I am very cool.
The Freeman must excuse us. It is rude of us to commune by flux shifting in front of those whose vocal inputs are impaired.
What? No, I'm cool with it.
Vocalizing the auditory language as a matter of courtesy. Unless we wish to say unflattering things about you. Just so. Galanga. Galalum.
Yeah, we're gonna talk in English unless we wanna... What do you... I feel like that's... That's a really weird aside there. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, at least you're not an honest king. Not hot. At least you're not hot and honest king. What is... What? I don't know what that... I don't know what... Can't read that sentence. It's frying my brain. Some folks are born. Can I whack you too? Here. There you go.
Get going, Dr. Freeman. Nova Prospect is just ahead. One man alone wouldn't stand much chance going in there. But a man with a pack of antlions, well, that's a different story.
Okay.
The Freeman honors us by his presence.
Well...
Freeman.
If I whack you, do you get all staticky? Oh, look at this grass. So weird. I wish I didn't just run out of coffee. I might need to go make more.
The Freeman will now be instructed in the use of theropods.
No, I think I get it.
Now and learn to shepherd antlions with the so-called bug bait.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I throw them...
Will now break out his theropod and toss one into yonder pit.
Okay.
As well.
You want apple juice? That sounds kind of nice. I prefer, like, cranberry juice, but apple juice is pretty alright.
Also coaxes antlions to attack specific targets. Observe the training mannequin and mark it well with another theropod.
That's not a mannequin, that's a dead...
Mannequin excels at all tasks.
Surprised I didn't kill him. Cranberry juice sounds good too. Yeah. I'm trying to think of... The only juice I really don't like is like orange juice.
Attend well. Apply pressure to
Grapefruit?
your theropod to signal the
Supposedly I'm
antlion
not
in
supposed to
your
have grapefruit.
to follow you.
I don't know how true that is. Supposedly it's bad.
All things.
You're on HRT, I guess?
And now, this one must bid the free man farewell. Nova Prospect lies just beyond. Remember well what you have learned here. The Eli Vance has greatest confidence in you.
You've now officially had 2 trucks stuck in your head for 24 hours. Do you want me to play it, Cappy? Will that help you? You hope your brother skedaddles so you can show your face around and not worry about bad background noise. Oh, my bad background noise? Give 2 trucks? Okay. Oh, he is the background noise? Well. Not a matter of perspective, really. It's a good song. Oh, what happened to me? Okay.
Priority warning. Outland stabilization force 6 Nova Prospect. Perimeter restrictors disengaged. Priority warning. Perimeter restrictors disengaged.
Leave then, coward.
Priority warning. Perimeter restrictors disengaged. All stabilization delegates move to return to Part 1 immediately.
God, that's a good song. Oh, to be a truck for real, for real. You know what's cool about not muting the game audio during that? People are just gonna be so confused while I was dancing if they watch the VOD. You think it's the first time you've heard this in full? Wait, what were you saying about your brother? Hang on. Why would your brother saying something matter? Do you use, like, text-to-speech? For your phone, or speech-to-text? Or you just, like... I don't know. I've never had siblings, so I don't know. I've had, like, people like siblings, but I didn't have to live with them constantly. Are they my pets? Basically now, yeah. They're technically like a weapon, but... they're basically my pets right now. Aren't they cute? I got a pheromone gland. So... whoa, hey, whoa! Go over there. Hey, leave him alone. Don't kill him. Do they bite? Not me. At least not without permission. Oh, they're dying. Hey, 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 hey. Fuckers. Your brother wouldn't be chill. Don't like your family hearing you. Oh, that's fair. That's okay. I think I'm taking a break from voice chat stuff for now. I don't know. I don't know. I let Yosh sit around for a bit because I like talking to Yosh. And I don't get very anxious with Yosh, but I think I'm a little talked out. At least like directly, like I don't know. I guess that's what Yosh I guess that's what he was saying. I'll be very clear. There'll be like points where I'll jump in the thing and I'll be like, "Yo, come join me." And I'll like ping people. Especially if you ever see a ping. This goes to anyone in here who if you can see a ping in the voice chat that pings you to like, "Hey, come join." That goes for mods or content friendos or whatever. If you see me ping that like that role, that means you can come join the call. I'll usually do that. So if you don't see something like that, feel free to like DM or ask. Because generally I like to keep stuff to myself. Because that's when I'm most comfortable. If other people are around, I start getting angry. Even when Choco Jax was on, there were points during that conversation where even though I don't know, I like Choco Jax a lot. I like talking to them. They're a cool friend. There were points where some of the jokes that we were making, I started getting really anxious. And I didn't know if I was, like, being, like, mocked. You know, like, I just got really paranoid. I get very anxious and paranoid, especially when I can't... talking to people I don't know. So I'm very careful about it. I might not always see... I think I'm pretty good at hiding it, but it's definitely... something I feel. Fuck. Whoop. Tones are hard, yeah. Especially without body language, which is funny because actually, like, while I do prefer having body language talk, I actually, you know, eye contact makes talking hard for me as well in person. Unless it's people, like, I know well. Or, like, even... It's either needs to be people I know well, or don't know at all. Not in between. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like IRL. Because if I make contact with people, like, I kinda know, I get really anxious about holding eye contact too long and giving the wrong message. Excuse me. Conversation is hard, especially when you have anxiety. Yeah. That's all I really needed to say. I didn't need to say any more than I did. Is it not? Did the subtitles not? Oh yeah, they don't give you. Talking in general can just be really hard. I'm good at talking. I'm pretty good at masking. Yeah, I'm good at masking, I think. I don't think people can tell when I'm anxious so much. Unless you know me well, or I've told you like. I wish the subtitles showed like the Overwatch, not the game, the like the the lady talking voice. But unless you like know my like cues or somebody who like is able to. If you're somebody who like knows general anxiety cues or can tell when people are anxious well, like an overly empathetic person, you could probably tell when I'm anxious, but for the most part I don't think so.
Nova Prospect Stabilization Force Directive 2.
I remember the first time I played this level. Hang on, I need to show you.
Oxygen incursion.
Excuse me, pardon me. I slipped down this cliff right here, and I had to walk all the way back around. Didn't take that much longer, but it was just kind of a pain in the ass. Come, follow me. I squeeze my sack. By the way, Crisis, do you like my sack? I can squeeze it. I don't think there was anyone in there. Uh-oh. Please continue to go past me. Oh, you're not a dropship. Sometimes I want to use my professional voice for streaming, but it's very draining. Squeeze sack, nice. There you go. Okay. No, it is draining. But I feel like the only reason I can, like, I don't know. I don't know if I sound different on or off stream. I don't know if I talk a certain way on stream. I probably do. And it probably changes. It's probably easy to notice, like, if it changes when I do, like, a longer stream, but... I get that. Like, when I used to, like, go to work and then come home, I would hate having to, like, put on, like, the customer service voice, the overly sweet kind of... Wait! Oh! And that's where Gordon Freeman's story ended. Yeah. There was a lot more ambient music in Black Mesa than there is in this. Things die a lot easier in this, Jesus. I don't know. I think anyone who works retail or customer service, kind of, or like just any kind of service job, understands the putting on a voice, even if it's a lot more draining than you think it would be. Oh, I didn't know you guys could do that. That's really cute. Are these guys cute? I love antlions. You love them? I love them too. I like it even better when they're eating me alive. Yep. Oh no, it's a puzzle. What do I do? Oh. Awkward. Get out of the fire, dude! Jimmy! Oh. Jimmy died. He toasted himself. Vicious pets. My vicious pets. Oh. I think one thing I need to remind myself of more is I can do my best to try to accommodate people, and I feel like I do. There's definitely ways I could improve, but if I've done my best and people still feel a certain way about what I've said, it's not on me necessarily. You know, if I'm doing my best, to my knowledge, to be accommodating and kind, and it still is not, it's not my responsibility. My feelings aren't other people's responsibilities. That's hard to remember. That's one thing I get reminded a lot. And I have other people remind themselves of that. You know, friends of mine tell themselves that a lot. Oh, I thought I would have shot that. Ooh. Something, actually, something Yosh says a lot, I've noticed. Not in that wording. You say that a lot, Yosh. You don't use that wording, but you're like, it's not on you. You say it like in a very general way, but I think that's kind of what you mean with it. But I think that specific wording that I was saying really helps me. Dun 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 dun. Who wants to break into a prison with me? You know what I want to do? Does anybody here if there's any contento homies? I think there's at least like 3 of you here. Do you guys have Monaco? Cause I've been wanting to. I love Monaco. Can I fix your pipes, but. I love when Half-Life 2.exe will randomly just not, or it'll just stutter for like no apparent reason. The Thief game thing? Yeah. I really like that game. I haven't got to play it in years. And every time I try to play through it with people, Half-Life 2.exe has begun raving. Every time I try to play it with people, it's one of those games that I never get to play all the way through it. But it's very fun. I would like to play through that with a group. You've never played it, despite having it, you've never played it. Do you... I assume both of you own it? That might be a fun thing to do. How did none of them notice I was shooting at them from over here? Oh, you guys are still alive. Cool. You're free all the time now, for the time being. That's true. Do you have Monaco, Cripus? Just a question. I mean, I know we're already planning other things to do, but I'm curious. I don't know if this will be a thing I do soon. Just, I was talking about, like, you know, breaking into a prison. It's actually a thing you do in that game. So, it's a very fun game. Very goofy. If you play it with the right people, it's fun. If you play it with people who are going to take it super, super serious, it's not fun. In my opinion, in my experience. You're gonna head out? Good night, Cappy. I kind of feel that. I'm getting, like, oddly sleepy. I think I need to go get... Not, like, sleepy. Just, like, calm. That's the right word. Eat shit. You've been wanting more co-op things? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a 4-player thing. I think it'd be fun. I think it's even like up to 8 players in some missions, but So that might be fun. I might ping people about that in my Discord. I'll fix your pipes while I'm here, yeah. When do you get your thing fixed? Your thing? Computer. Fuck off. I like that I'm shooting a fucking helicopter. Shotgun. You want an excuse to talk to people more? That's fair. It's kind of why I'm glad I'm like live and feed. Fuck. Like all of my dudes died. All of my little pretties. Fucking... I don't know, Monaco's fun. I think you'd like it, Yosh. It seems like something that would be hard to get you to play, if I'm being honest. It's one of those games... I've tried to get you to play it before, and you never seem to want to. But, it's very fun. Waiting on update for the part being shipped. Cool. I think the issue with a lot of these events that I want to do, like marathoning a thing or doing a certain type of thing, most of the stream ideas I have are like ideas where it's basically me being me for like days or a long period of time and doing it alone. And I feel like that's really bad for like my social life, both online and offline. But I also enjoy doing it. I don't know, it gives me an excuse to kind of give in to my reclusive tendencies. Because like as much as I like talking to people, I do enjoy alone time quite a bit. And this is like sort of alone time, but also talking to people. Because you know, I don't know, I get to like make jokes, be silly, entertain people, do voices, but I also don't have to worry about too many social responsibilities when it's like just me. But I still like people joining, so I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I want. Excuse me. Wait, where'd my homies go? Oh, they're gone. I'm kind of rambling. But when am I not? Yeah. Let me finish my kombucha. I might step downstairs in a bit to get some snacky poos and a drink. In-person interactions are more draining, definitely. I mean, that's kind of like my you know, my extended friend group, other than like when I hang out with Kat or occasionally Cole IRL. Because I can hang out with either of them IRL and not get too drained. Like, I will get drained, but it's like much less draining. I think just because I know, I don't know, I know them so well. But other than that, I have like 1 or 2 days a week, like 1 day dedicated to hanging out with IRL peeps. You're gonna go to Flavor Town. Enjoy Flavor Town. But yeah, like I said, Cole, I think I'm going to do probably just play HLVR and take like a quick nap. But I'll definitely sit in a call. If I do that, I'll sit in a call, and you're welcome to go in there and commentate over whatever is on at the time. But have a good sleep, homie. Unless, I don't know, I might change my mind, I don't know. We never know. So I'll keep you updated. Because I'm still not sure. Well, go to sleep. Don't keep listening to me, just go to sleep. But I'm still not sure if I want to, I don't know. Like, I think I might try to, like, get a nap in soonish. Because I feel like it's better to be active during the day as far as streaming. I feel like more people are going to be able to catch it during the day. Is tomorrow Sunday already? God, it's Sunday already. Technically, it's Sunday already right now. Oh god, there's no way I'm going to be finished by Monday. Not at this rate. Thankfully, with puzzle games, I know the episodes for Half-Life are very short, and Portal 2 I can get through very quickly. And I don't even need to rush. I can just get through it quickly. Because it's just kind of the nature of replaying puzzle games. Same with Portal 2 co-op. Unless we get up to too much goofiness. I also don't want to rush through things. I don't care how long it takes, really. I'm just excited to be doing this. And if nothing else, it'll be a learning experience, right? How long have I been live? 10 hours? Wow. That's kind of crazy. How long have I been, let me check. 463 minutes. I don't know how many hours that is. That's how long I've been playing this. Just this game. I did play Portal earlier, too. I can't believe I've already been live 10 hours. I feel like I just woke up. Not, like, energy-wise, just memory-wise. I think that's like one of the things. I know this is gonna sound bad. I kind of enjoy being sleep deprived. Because in a weird way, it's fun for me. And I think this is a lot of why I like the Yumesuki spin-offs and .flow and all that. Like those RPG Maker horror stuff. Like the ones that are mostly like exploration. Or like, you know, LCD Dream Emulator and stuff. I don't know, I like being in that state where you can't quite tell what's real and what's not, and so you can kind of just enjoy everything in a weird way. I don't know if that makes any sense. That probably sounds... Maybe, that might even sound like depressing. I don't know. But I just kind of like it. I like going through things in like a... I don't know, like playing this right now. I kind of feel like I'm actually in it, even though I know I'm not. You know what I mean? And like you lose track of time and you get immersed. It's interesting. Sleep deprivation is interesting. It's a hell of a fucking drug. You know what I mean? Which it might sound weird to put it that way, but it does feel like a drug sometimes. Sleep deprivation.
Incursion warning. Airlock reports probable anti-citizen Freeman reacquired zone silver suspect. Ground unit prioritize
I don't know.
containment. Hold for override code.
Whoa! Silly quirky turrets trying to snipe me. Ooh. Cozy? Are you cozy, Cripus? I wonder, that's good. I'm glad. I wonder, yeah. I've noticed a lot of the people that, like, chat in my channel, like, regularly, or, like, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. It's, like, streamer people. Whether they're, like, people I know well or not. It's usually people who also stream. I feel like that's kind of interesting to me. Hang on, there's a boarded up door over here? Or something? I'm the streamer's streamer. Yeah. I guess it kind of sounds like that's what I'm saying. I attract quality? Maybe. I don't know. I just think it's an interesting thing. I don't really think too much of it. And it's not even true all the time. But it's interesting to me. What is on the other side of these? Is that concrete on the other side of this window? Why is there... Are there supposed to be, like, planks? Yo, don't drop the soap. Hey, whoa, funny prison joke. Butt sex. Uh-huh. Oh, hello. Oop, whoop. Oop, I missed. I breathe. Oh, that's all you got in you?
Attention Nova Providence Internal
Oh.
Containment Team.
Hi.
Deservice all political conference in
Whoa there.
7.
It's a little too close.
Prohibit external contact.
It means big. Yeah, a little big. I remember the first time I got here, I remember fighting this thing. I don't know if I just didn't have rockets. Is it like, do I have the difficulty low? Oh, it's on easy. Why is it on easy? Let's leave it on normal now. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. I'll put it on easy. I don't give a shit. The first time I came here, I think the ammo was a lot more scarce. I think I was playing on either normal or, like, difficult. Wait, does this have auto-aim? The computer helps me aim. I hate that. I hate auto-aim. No. I don't want auto-aim on. Why is easy the default option? It's so weird. When I got here the first time, I didn't have, like, rockets, I think. So I had to, like, fight that thing several times using just an SMG, and I think that was also when I played it on the 360. You like easy game, play if story is good. Yeah. I think with this game specifically, the gameplay and story are both good. I think you could, honestly, you could play it for both reasons. I think the gameplay is fun. I don't know if the combat is good enough. If I start getting frustrated, I'll just put it back on easy. Because, like, I don't have anything to prove. This is like a... I don't know, when did this come out? Like, 2007? It's a very old game. I don't want to do math. I don't have anything to prove. I've already beaten this. I don't care. I think I'm kind of taking that... 2004? Right, this did come out before the orange box. You are completely correct. I completely forget about that a lot. So yeah, this... all that to say, I don't know. There was this big thing for a while of... I remember people were always like, you gotta be good at the game, good at the game. I don't know. I don't really get that compulsion. Like, I'm fine with being the one in Dark Souls who, like, cheeses a boss because I got really pissed off. But I'll also be the same person. I'll just do a boss. Like, I'll try to beat the most difficult boss, I don't know, like in Elden Ring, in the most stupidest way possible, just to prove I can. It all just depends on how I'm feeling, you know what I mean? You hate when games make normal the default, and you can't change it until you finish it. Yeah. That's really stupid. I agree with that. You should be able to put it on easy if you want. I completely... While I do respect developers' opinions, I think having an easy mode is nice. Unless it's a game that's completely, like, built around being super difficult, like something like Dark Souls. Or you know, Bloodborne, stuff like that. Meat Boy. But those kind of games, if you're playing it for the story, usually that's not what they're about. But in general, I fucking agree, like, the shit out of you. Agree the shit out of you? That doesn't... What are they doing to that poor Vortigaunt? It's really annoying. Or, you know, even on the flip side, I hate when games don't let you play hard difficulty. Just have all the difficulties open from the beginning. Don't make somebody have to unlock a hard or easy difficulty. Either way, it's just wasting their time. You're gonna what to me? Oh, what did I say? Fuck. Oh, right. I have a gravity gun. Hey, you alive, dude? No, he's not alive. Magnum. Magnum. More like Magnum Dong. Peter Griffin. Magnum Dong. Extraordinaire. Whoop. Is that a question? Or are you saying you want to go to one? Oh, that's not too much more. I just need to be more headshotty. There we go. Oh god, I just blew away one of my dudes. I do want to go to aquariums. Actually, I really love aquariums. Oh, you want to go. You should go. My answer's... I don't change what I said. But... You should still go. Just fucking go. Do you not have any... There's gotta be an aquarium in town you live in. You're spelling worse? Don't worry about it. I don't care. I can get your meaning most of the time, and if I can't, I clarify. I don't know. I think over the years I've had plenty of people, both online and in real life, that speak in... you know, like, English is not their first language, so their English is not, like, excellent. So I just got used to, I don't know, understanding the meaning, regardless of how necessarily great it is. It's so compact. Yeah. Oh, you mean like the amount of people? Yeah, that's fair. Are you one of those people that gets anxious? I feel like, I guess this is a general question, not just for you, but... I wonder if people... Do you guys get anxious? Ow. They do a lot more damage. I could do this. I don't want to. It's quicker if I don't do it in difficult. Or on normal. It's quicker if I do it on easy. If I had never checked the difficulty, nobody would have known, except like the purists, probably. Ow. Die. Oh. Wait, don't go in there. What was I saying? I was saying something. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Oh. Like, for me, anxiety is... like, if I have other people with me that I know, like, if I have at least one person with me that I'm super comfortable with, I usually, my anxiety goes a lot lower. Shit. I really hope that brick doesn't just flip out of there and kill me. You panic when it's a crowded, loud, more manageable before COVID. Yeah, I get really anxious. A lot of my anxiety, I've always had anxiety, but it definitely got a lot worse after, you know, being, I guess, more openly trans and living in places I lived. I've talked about this a lot. Especially after shit, you know, just my life experiences in Ohio. Stay there. Oh, hang on, guys. There's always a catalyst. Like you said, COVID is one that I hear a lot from people. Just you know, I guess trauma almost related anxiety from the shit that happened during COVID. Fuck. Where are they going? Oh, there's so many. People don't know how to behave as well in public environments. That's true. Some people... Ugh, some people treat public spaces very differently. And I don't know why people get ruder in public. You think you'd be more polite. I don't really understand it. And then they're like polite only like in private scenarios. I don't know. My experiences at concerts specifically have always been positive. But most of the concerts I've been to have been metal or like rock. Basically places where you'd have like mosh pits. And the community around those types of spaces is very about everything's like you kind of got to be nice the whole time, because once you get into like that kind of mentality of a mosh pit, if you're not already acceptive and kind to each other, people get very injured. And so genuinely I don't remember seeing any like bad shit until except for like when people were drunk. Where is this voice coming from? I want to listen to that. Alcohol, I don't know. Being under the influence is usually a big part of it.
assassin we are discussing? Gordon Freeman is a theoretical physicist who had hardly earned the distinction of his PhD at the time of the Black Mesa incident. I have good reason to believe that in the intervening years, he was in a state that precluded further development of covert skills.
Hang on, I want to hear the radio. Get out of the way. Oh. I need to listen to the lore. Get out of the way. There's lore. I need the lore. Move out. Lore. We've had a lot of people get violent and just want to whip out the pew-pews. That's probably, yeah. That also is a big part of it. A lot of it is where you're going to these events. Which part of the world, or, you know, even within certain parts of the world, which part of the state or province you're in. Has a big effect on that kind of shit. Can you guys stop running into trip mines? Whoop. You know, some places are safer than others, and some places are only safer if you're a certain type of person. And that type of person is generally not the type of people I've ever known, so. Anyway. And it sucks, because even, it's not even like you can be like, oh, I'm gonna go to this state or this country and I'll be safe. Even in those places where there's safe spots, sometimes you're still not safe. I don't know. I don't mean to sound like I feel like I might sound like I'm like discounting what you're saying, and you're 100% correct. But it's not always like that. Just, unfortunately, it is sometimes like that. And more often than it should be. Whoa! People that want to do bad will find a way. Yeah. That's the other thing, isn't it? What type of... I'm specifically... My pets are a little dumb. Yeah, they are. So am I. Oh. What type of, concerts have you, like, mostly gone to? Curious. Well, that was just one of your examples. That's the one I honed in on. But there was other things you said. I just really stuck on concerts because I was like, oh, I can speak to that. Do you guys want to go, Get him. It looked like he just bitch smacked that one guy. Like I said, that one guy, like he wasn't right in front of me. Hi. Whoop. Move, move, move. No, don't.
say a few words to the transhuman arm of Sector 17 Overwatch concerning recent successes in containing members of the Resistance science team. Let me say up front, my heartfelt congratulations with a strong measure of disappointment. I wouldn't be doing my duty as your administrator if I didn't pass along the message I have received from our benefactors. The capture of Eli Vance is an event of major significance, make no mistake. And while it's true that conceivably we could have taken him at almost any time in the last several years, the manner of his capture may prove to have unexpected benefits. It cannot have gone unnoticed by all resistance members that Dr. Vance's capture coincided with the act of giving shelter to Gordon Freeman. This might cause other resistance members to think twice before harboring Dr. Freeman. It might cause them to question his allegiance, even prompt some to turn him out or turn him over to our cause. However, we cannot count on such developments. Dr. Freeman's reputation is such that other desperate renegades are likely to grant him a great deal of license in the spirit of spreading general chaos and terror. This brings me to the one note of disappointment I must echo from our benefactors. Obviously, I am not on the ground to closely command or second-guess the dedicated forces of the Overwatch. But this does not mean I can shirk responsibility for recent lapses and even outright failures on their part. I have been severely questioned about these shortcomings, and now I must put the question to you. How could one man have slipped through your forces' fingers time and time again? How is it possible? This is not some agent provocateur or highly trained assassin we are discussing. Gordon Freeman is a theoretical physicist who earned the distinction of his PhD at the time of the Black Mesa incident. I have good reason to believe that in the intervening years, he was in a state that precluded further development of covert skills. The man you have consistently failed to slow, let alone capture, is by all standards simply that, an ordinary man. How can you have failed to apprehend him? Well, I will leave the upbraiding for another time to the extent it proves necessary. Now is the moment to redeem yourselves. If the transhuman forces are to prove themselves an indispensable augmentation to the Combine Overwatch, they will have to earn the privilege. I'm sure I don't have to remind you that the alternative, if you can call it that, is total extinction. In union with all the other unworthy branches of the species. Let's not allow it to come to that. I have done my best to convince our benefactors that you are the finest the species has to offer. So far, they have accepted my argument, but without concrete evidence to back it up. My words sound increasingly hollow even to me. The burden of proof is on you, as is the consequence of failure. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to hear all that. Not to bring it super back to the previous conversation, but social anxiety is awful. Trying to talk to people in public is awful, especially, I don't know, just with everything going on in the world right now. It's an oversimplification, but it's the best way to put it. You're getting EP again, so you're bad if you randomly snooze. Don't worry about it. I'm kind of just vibing. I'm here if people are here, or if they're not. I'm doing this because I wanted to do this. And if people are willing to drop in and support me, that's cool. If not, we'll see, you know? Ah! Oh, whoa, oh, shit, wait. very accurate rifle. One thing I was already, like, I don't know. I hate how most doctors will generalize symptoms to anxiety or depression. Do you mean like actual like physicians, like, or do you mean like psychologists and therapists? Some therapists are definitely guilty of that. There's a lot of not good therapists out there, sadly. Please don't come over here. Mommy. Both? That's fair. It does happen a lot. And I think it's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's lack of education, lack of care. I wouldn't know. I'm not in the medical field. But I've even heard other, you know, like therapists I know, I've heard speak on that. That, hey, a lot of therapists over generalize symptoms and just give out broad diagnoses. A lot of them are probably, generally, folks who have been trained on older knowledge, and even though you have to, like, take, you know, you have to take tests to keep your licensure in with both of those degrees. It doesn't mean you have to, like, actually retain the information you learned. You just have to pass the tests that show you learned it, even if you didn't actually learn it. So it's just a lot of people refusing to learn new knowledge. And it's really sad. I've said this a lot on this stream, I think. And I've said this a lot to other people, and I usually get the same sentiment echoed back at me, but I think, in all actuality, people joke about being old or getting old. I think getting old is when you refuse to learn new information. Oh. Hello. I don't think it's anything more or less than that. At least as far as, like, mentality. Obviously, your body physically gets older every day, but your stomach issues for the longest were summarized to anxiety for years. See, that's really sad. Because that's something, like, a doctor should fucking... They shouldn't just be like, oh, it's anxiety. If you're going to a doctor, they should assume it is something to do with their own profession, I would think. Maybe I'm the weird one there? But that, you know, if I'm, like, going to a doctor, I think it's a good assumption that, hey, I think this is probably a physical issue. If I'm going to a, you know, like a general physician or practitioner. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Probably something I shouldn't have said. I think I was gonna speak... Anyway. Insurance? Yeah. Oh, speaking of insurance, I did, I meant to tell Kat while they were here. I mentioned this last night. I got an appointment scheduled to go set up, like, my Medicare, Medicaid, whichever one is not the one for the elderly. I got all that stuff coming up, so that'll be cool. Ow. So hey, I might have insurance soon. So maybe I can get back on some of my medications that I'm running out of. Or ran out of, even. Like my HRT stuff. Which should help improve my general mood. And help with anxieties a lot. Because, you know, I think more often than not, in I'm sure there's anxiety disorders. And this kind of goes back to what you're saying. There is anxiety disorder, right? Or disorders. But anxiety is also like a symptom. And I think a lot of People are just willing to be like, oh, it's anxiety. And then they give you, like, some pills to help with anxiety attacks. And that's it. But it's usually a symptom, right? Like, caused by some other root issue. So, I don't know. Do you guys step away from the explosive? Thank you. Mostly. Yeah, I mean, from what I know, and again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what I'm talking about. But sometimes doctors don't know what they're talking about either. Which may sound ignorant, but it does feel truer and truer the older I get. And the more I experience things and the more people I get to know. It feels, sadly, more real. Ow. Nice. The one thing I wanted to talk about was the goal I had set for this thing. I don't know. No, I'll talk about that some other time. But they have a version of Google search for their data too for symptoms. There's usually some sort of like internal database. I don't know if it's like a global thing, but yeah. There is like, you go to this, type in these things, it's probably this and this. And then it's up to, it's supposed to be like up to that and a combination of your own knowledge to determine, you know, what's going on. Because you have to use your own intuition. Because some symptoms will overlap, right? That's why we have doctors. That way we don't think, you know, like I have patches on my skin, for example, that I know aren't skin cancer. They're just, I forget what it's called, but it's something my mom has as well. They just get darker, like around the edge of my face. But you know, some doctor might be, oh, you got skin cancer, that's why it's suddenly darker. And I might freak out. But that's why you gotta test for all kinds of things. Some people don't do that, like you said. Uh-oh. Ow! Please don't wallbang me. You're overwhelmed having to find their job with insurance benefits. Oh god. I didn't even... That's a good point. I didn't even think of that, because I've never had a job with good insurance, but... Yeah, that sounds really fucking stressful. Especially now, because I know a lot of... Like, even if you're going to get on, like, the government, you know, government insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, whichever. Even if you're going to do that, they're like super backed up just in general all across the board with so much. So many people. And you need your own insurance whenever you end up going because freelance. Wherever you end up going because freelance. Yeah. That's sort of my thing. And insurance is pretty much... Unless you get really, like, lucky, it's impossible to pay for if you don't work for a corporation. And that's really fucking impressive, I think. It might be a weird... I was gonna say this might be a weird thing to talk about playing Half-Life, but you know what? No, it's not. I mean, look at this game. This is like a dystopian hellscape caused by, like, the ultimate alien personification of greed. and uncaring consumption. Like, the aliens that took over this planet just want to consume all of the resources, and they don't care what the fuck happens. So, you know, this is the perfect game to talk about this too. As I shoot a zombie in the head, and green blood splatters on the wall. I don't know, I'm hoping once I get on state insurance, I can get back on my medication. Maybe I can even get disability. If I can get disability, everything will just probably start, let's say, coming up Millhouse. But I keep saying that, and by saying that, I'm basically dooming things to not go well. Oop. Did I tell you why I got laid off? Oh, yeah, we got laid off. If you want me to be honest, probably. But I don't recall. No. I wouldn't doubt you did. But I don't remember if you did. This part of the game really freaked me the fuck out, I remember. If you want to, you're welcome to.
Hello, Gordon.
Hello, Gordon. Hi, Nia. Was that Alex? Hey, Alex. They want to use AI completely now. Are you fucking kidding me? For tech support shit? Oh, God. I mean, that's like the one kind of job AI would be good for in its current state, but that's really shit, man. Especially, I mean, it's Microsoft, so that they.
Gordon, you made it.
Hey.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Mm-hmm. Let me turn up the anti-aliasing, Alex. You look kind of crusty. Hopefully that doesn't crash hl2.exe.
We'd better hurry, Gordon.
Looks a little bit better. Oh, goodbye. They even laid off the programmers that helped the AI program. What are they? You gotta keep at least one of them, right? Because you gotta have somebody to do.
Glad you
Hi.
made it here in one piece.
Is that a reference to the hit anime One Piece?
It's gonna take some
I feel like you gotta keep at least one program. Where is he? Okay, I'll follow you. It seems like the most unintelligent thing, but I guess if you only have like the one guy, it's cheaper to have like the one guy who can fix the thing rather than all of the, you know, all the people who made the thing and yada yada. God, that's speaking of dystopias. Hey. I have this weird feeling. I don't know if this is probably like very stupid. I feel like the next like big social movement leader is gonna be some like influencer, right? Some influencer who's fed up with everything. I'm gonna wait to get in that elevator because I know she's gonna talk a bunch. As much as I would love to listen to the story. I don't know. Somebody who's like chronically not part of the system and refuses to be. And I hope they arrive soon. You all got AI training too? I didn't know that. So you got like the one fucking yeah, they gave everyone the training to get it to work. AI influencers? I know. Well, more but that's kind of that I know that's true, but that's not quite what I mean. I just feel like, I don't know, the internet is the space to spread, at least currently, while we still have Maybe I'm dumb, but currently, while we're still able to have, like, these spaces that aren't, I don't know, spaces that aren't, corporate, gabagool. My brain's melting. I say that while I'm playing a video game on a computer with a Microsoft OS. So what do I know? I don't know. I just, where else are you going to do it? Like, how are you going to make a movement in the modern age without having a large internet presence and audience? I need Miku to take over. Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm flying blind here. Every now and then a Vortigaunt gets captured and sends back information, but we don't have a complete picture of the place. The little we do know is all bad. Get ready.
The only AI you need is Miku. I don't know. I still think, as far as, you know, as far as I'm concerned, creative spaces, I feel like that's the one place AI won't be able to replace humans. And if true AI ever comes about that can be creative, I think at that point, we'd be able to work with, I don't know, I think we'd be in such a different state of existence or life that these questions would be, the questions we'd be asking me would be very different if, you know, like the AI influencer could actually do something creative rather than just be like, oh, hello, chat member, you know. If they could actually, like, think up a cool, like, idea, like Germa did with the Dollhouse stream or something like that. If they could actually think that, come up with something interesting, have conversations like I am on their own. I don't know. Aren't some companies using AI systems to write movies and series? They are.
Let's go meet him.
And you can tell. Some of them, you know, like, they're... The thing with it is, like, they're on paper, you know, they're good. And in the box office, they probably would do good. But to the people who... There is an AI VTuber, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, but... My point is, if you watch an AI-generated movie, you might enjoy it, you might be like, oh wow, but you're probably not going to think to yourself, man, this is the most creative universe I've seen. If you watch the AI VTuber, you know, you might be like, oh, they're cute, they're funny, they're heebity boppity boopity, but you're not going to be like, wow, that's a unique plot. That's, you know, that's a, I don't know how to explain it. You're not going to get that spark from them. That's not going to come from something. Unless I'm, and you know, maybe I'm, again, maybe I just don't understand how far along AI is, but I don't think AI is at the point where they can have a unique idea like that. But maybe it's evolving faster than I think it is. But it's definitely at the point where it can take people's jobs, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Especially when it comes to tech support. Did you hear about the VTuber that might be used for recruiting army members? No, that's really depressing. Is it me? Is it Yosh? It's probably Yosh. In your opinion, AI is good for helping with ideas and such.
Come on.
I don't know. AI has its uses. AI is good for, you know, sadly, AI is great for things like tech support because they're basically just databases of
He should be in here.
knowledge that can connect all of that shit. They can't formulate a new idea, but they can essentially remember all of their ideas. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
It's not like when you're talking to me and I can't remember what I'm doing, or I can't be like, "Beep." I can't like say, like right now, I'm having trouble thinking. That wouldn't happen to an AI. Unless you asked it something, you know, illogical. Like truly illogical, not like a funny haha. The thing with this is I feel like I know a lot about this subject, but I really don't. Most of it's all speculative. From articles I've read, interviews I've listened to. AI can be helpful. Can also be extremely harmful. And the level we're at with AI is nowhere near
Let me see if I can get this
what people think, but it's definitely at a troubling point. It can do rudimentary information tasks, you know, like bookkeeping and such.
Alex, Gordon,
Hey, dude.
is that really you? I can't believe you found me.
Yeah,
Dad,
we did.
you all right?
I'm fine, but you've got to get out of here.
We're here to get you out, Dad.
Never
Yep.
mind me. Save
No,
yourselves.
we're not leaving you. I think I can recalibrate the Combine portal to get us out of here.
But where will you go?
I talked to Dr. Kleiner. His portal was almost working again. If he's managed to repair it, we'll end up there. If he hasn't, well, we couldn't be any worse off.
It's not worth the risk, Alex. I can't lose you. Get out while you can.
We're not leaving here without you. That's final.
I hate that I can't lose you arguments. If you're gonna die, you're gonna lose them anyway.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll find her. For now, I'm going to send you to
What
the
was that
Valve
look?
chamber. I'm not saying goodbye, Dad. We'll meet you there.
I know you will. I'll see you there, baby.
Hey, dude. Thanks for the awkward look. Peace. Thank you for the generic door closing sound effect. Okay. Well, AI is a gray area. Legally, yes.
Over here.
Lots of artists have problem with it because people just steal their art and feed it to the training.
Try to patch into your suit radio. Wait till you
But see, that's the thing. It is problematic because if you feed enough art to the AI, it can replicate stuff it's seen, but it's not going to create, like... It can't... I don't know. But I guess... I feel like this argument might... I think... If you believe humans are... Do you believe humans are capable of truly unique ideas? And if you don't, then why does it even matter if an AI can do what we do? I guess the reason it would matter is because they do work for without pay. And they only do work, right? But I don't think AI, as far as I'm aware, AI can, the state is at, cannot have a truly unique idea no matter how much training there is. It can replicate a style, but it won't. It could replicate art pieces you've made, but it can't, like, make a new art piece in your style. It can't, I don't know. It can't, like, do something that's never been done. It can't. If a new character is created by some, like, if I drew up an OC and posted on the internet tomorrow, an AI couldn't draw that until it had been fed information about it. And lots of information about it.
Hey, take care of yourself.
You couldn't just look at, I don't know. It's very limited on how the way AI receives information is very limited. For now. I mean, shit, like you're saying, Microsoft is using it for, I don't know, basically taking tech support shit.
Hey, it worked. Let's see what I can do to clear the way for you.
So maybe that's gonna come closer than
Keep an
than
eye
I
out
think.
for Mossman. I'll get my dad through the prison as far as I can, then I'll catch up with you.
I mean, because that is the first step. Giving... The more you have AI do, the larger it will grow. Its information base. The quicker it will grow.
Hang on. I'll see if I can figure out how to get that gate open. Okay, got it.
Scary part is how people are making those videos of people in corn from just pics. People in corn? What are you talking about? AI just a trend? It is a trend, but that's also dangerous. Pornhub? Oh, sorry. You can say porn in my chat. I don't think it's a banned term. Yeah. I don't know, but that's the thing. The more we talk about it, the more it gets in people's heads. But it's also, I don't know. With it being a trend, with people going to things, people using things like Dolly and, what's the other one? The popular one right now? OpenGL. Using those for the meme or to make funny things or yada yada. You're even if it's just for the meme.
Be careful, Gordon. I'm picking up a lot of combine.
Which is weird. Fair enough. Even if it's just for the meme, you're letting people are, you're growing it, right? And that's the troubling thing. You're giving it more information. So at the same time where I don't think it's currently like a big scary thing, I think OpenGL, did I say the wrong thing? What is the I can't remember what it's called. Stable diffusion. No, not stable diffusion. I'm talking about a certain certain web. It's a certain AI website that people are always using. Not OpenGL. See, for like what I'm doing right now, where I'm just listening to what you're saying and then spewing information back at you. Like I say, I would be better at that than me. But for thinking about it and having like debates. ChatGPT, thank you. Why did I say OpenGL? Thank you, Lack. People have been fired for that because companies they work for think it's real. Not gonna lie, AI makes some people be lazy. It's not require a lot of work to get it, and people just think they can take artists' work to feed AI. Yeah. You can tell you couldn't, as far as I'm aware, every piece of AI generated artwork I've seen, you can tell it is AI artwork. You can tell. You it's like when it's like Photoshop. You can always tell, right? Even with somebody who's like amazing at Photoshop, you can still tell the difference. Yeah, but when do companies care? That's the thing, yeah. And so as for will AI like take over every sort of aspect of our life? Probably not. Will it take creative things away from us? Maybe. In like a corporate sense. It'll take creative jobs away from people trying to get them. Hang on, my authentication app just went off. Somebody trying to like hack into an account? No, it's a legal terms thing. I'll read that later. Why is she doing like the games on your phone thing? AI generated art is a little harder to tell. Yeah. You can still tell, but it's a little harder. And the more people keep using these softwares that generate AI art or ChatGPT, OpenAI, such, you know, anything like that, the more people use it, the closer it gets to taking jobs. It's never gonna, I don't know. Ow. I think as long as AI isn't, I don't know. There's a lot of arguments about that, like and I'm not smart enough. Well, that's not fair, I shouldn't say that. I don't, I'm not learned enough on this subject. Again, I just want to say one more time, really be talking about this, but it's fine. Oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. I wish I was an AI, I wouldn't have forgot what I was gonna say. Oh man. No. But see, there's stuff like that too. Like, you wouldn't have the little quirks of me forgetting things and making goofs and gaffes. Like, the AI wouldn't be able to come up with quick, witty jokes. Not that I think I'm particularly... I don't know. And also, it depends on, like, what type of art. Like, are we talking about, like... Like, if it's, like, abstract art, AI can probably demolish in that respect. AI tech could be useful. People cannot resist misuse. Yeah. There was something I was going to talk about. I don't quite remember. I think I'm getting a little lost in the sauce of this conversation. And misusing terminology like lost in the sauce. But, I don't know. I think how afraid we should be of AI comes down to how close are we to I don't know, it comes to the fear. Bleh. I need to think, I need to word this right. BRB? How scared we should be of AI is really tied to how in control corporations are. How fucking how fucking dug in we are with, I don't want to just say capitalism. I feel like there's a better word for it. I feel like there's a better way to phrase this, but yeah, capitalism. How dug in we are into that sort of, you know, world. A world run by money and industry. And in a world run where money and industry and corporations rule, AI is frightening. If we can take back some of the power with simple shit, some shit not so simple, stuff like unions, stuff I don't even know about, I can't speculate on because I'm not, these aren't the kind of things I think about. I mean, I think about them, but I don't, you know. We can take back some of that power away from corporations. AI becomes less scary because then the individual is more important. If we can make the individual more important, then AI becomes more of a fun tool and less of a terrifying we're all gonna die. Does any of that make sense? It's all tied to our current corporate hellscape. I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say, but my brain power is not there to say the words. Also, how the fuck do I get over there? I hope that made some sense at the very least. I just don't want to worry about having to just survive in the capitalistic hell. I know. It's a depressing thought. And there are some moves being made, however small, try to push away from it. You know, stuff, like the Teamsters Union shit. I don't know. The rights of the individual need to be pushed harder to move away. Like I don't know, maybe to a almost probably to an extent where most people aren't willing to go. We need to push for these things. I'm not willing to go there. I'm not willing to be the one who's like being the revolutionary. You know, trying to overthrow capitalism. Trying to... I don't know. I'm willing to talk about it and say that it's what we need to do. And I'm willing to some extent, act on it, but only in small ways. Because I just don't have the energy. It's not that I'm afraid, I don't have the energy for it. I don't know. But yeah, I get you. I don't want to have to worry about just trying to survive either. Why do you think... I mean, look, shit, look at the top left of the screen here. Why do you think this is here? If I could just sit here and do this, if I didn't have to worry about eating and shit, I wouldn't ask, I don't know. I wouldn't ask for this. I wouldn't be like, I need... If I could make sure, if all I had to make sure for... If I didn't have to worry about living somewhere and eating, I wouldn't need extra money like this. I could live off the little bit I get doing what I enjoy as casually as I do and not remind people, you know, not do like a big event to try to do a thing. I could just take in casual, small amounts of income, save up, do a thing. If I didn't have to worry about, you know, maybe breaking a foot or a leg and then not having any money to pay for that, I wouldn't have to do this. Does that make sense? That's the whole reason that's up there. That's the whole reason any of us do a-thons. Any streamer who is of any size. That's why people do charity streams in like the opposite direction, is to try to help others. I feel like I don't know. I mean, there are definitely people who don't stream that do the same shit, you know, plenty of independent artists, plenty of people who, I don't know, just want to run a fucking restaurant. You know what I mean? They just want to make food. They enjoy making food. And they're like, I'm gonna sell my food. If they didn't have to worry about where to live, they could just do that. People could go be like, yo, I'm gonna open a restaurant. This is cool. Or they could be like, yo, I'm gonna, I don't know, have a farm. I don't have to worry about it. I think I'm making more sense than I feel like I am. But yeah. We as a whole are just exhausted and worn out. Yeah, I think so. I get that sentiment from a lot of people that come in here. And the most I can say to them is, I hope sitting here in my stream and listening to me ramble helps you feel less exhausted. And then I turn around and say, hey, give me money, because I have to. Because I need it. So that's funny.
My guess is there's a bunch more soldiers heading your way.
Could you do anything about that? Could you, like, lock the doors?
The room. There should be some combine turrets nearby.
Okay.
I can reprogram
This is one of my...
attack the enemy.
To get back to the game,
Set them up to
since, you know, games are just the thing I enjoy. But, you know, enjoying a thing like games is something you shouldn't do in this kind of world. Anyway, that's a whole other subject. At least not unless you have a lot of money. I really like... This game has a lot of these, like, tower defense type sections where you can set up, like, stuff in preparation for, like, a raid. And I find them really fun. And I think it's a cool addition to, like, a first-person game like this. Especially with the physics system. And it, I don't know, it just makes for a really fun kind of... Tower defense stuff is fun. First person is fun. It's a cool combination. But yeah. I'm never quite sure if I make sense when I ramble. So...
your turret set up. You've got to hold on till I get there.
Anyway. Thank you for the confirmation that I am good. I like having these conversations, and I'm glad they happen mostly at night. Some of them happen during the day. And I get a little worried. Because, well, I do think more people should have to hear these things, even if they don't want to. I'm afraid of scaring some people away who aren't ready for it, like younger viewers, who probably are in bed by now. People who aren't, you know, don't want to have these kind of conversations where, hey, maybe I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't want them to hear me saying, like, working bad, government bad, and then, like, do something crazy that they really can't afford to do because they're young. And ruin their life. You feel like you often start these combos? No. Don't apologize. I'm glad they happen. Like I said, I'm glad they happen. I like them a lot. Funnily enough, all I can think of is a weird tangent, is Cold. Cold really likes this kind of stuff too. That's why I think when me and Cold are on the stream together, we get into really interesting talks as well. But, yeah, don't apologize, though. I'm glad you brought this up. It gave me, I don't know, a really interesting way to get through this segment. Most of this segment of this game is just combat. So, well, there is environmental stuff for me to enjoy. Cold. Sorry. I try to refer to Cold as Yosh.
Be there in a second.
UPUs are a bit loud. Oh, it's probably just because I'm talking quieter. I can attempt to turn the audio down. That might be too quiet. Let me go stand next to the turret. That's too quiet. I love these dated fucking volume slider. Maybe if I set it for headphones?
Sorry it took me so
Hi,
long.
Whoop Time.
Glad
It's a
to see
great...
you're okay.
Here, Alex, I can't really hear you.
Listen, it looks like this station might give me better access.
I really hate messing with the audio slider. Hey, Firefighter. Welcome to the Half-Life 2 game. I'm playing Half-Life Universe in a
There she is.
marathon.
Wait a minute. How'd she...
It's from your area.
I'm not calling about that.
What's she up to?
You promised you weren't going to touch Eli.
And the soldiers were a bit overzealous, I admit, but he was too tempting a prize to simply turn loose. Especially in the absence of Gordon Freeman.
You would have had Freeman if you'd been patient and just waited for my signal.
We weren't entirely sure you were ever going to get around to that. Human loyalties being what they are.
Dr. As I have stated before, you have to let Eli come around on his own.
I have known Dr. Vance far longer than you, my dear. I'm afraid your feelings for him may have blinded you.
Feelings? This has nothing to do with feelings. It's a simple truth that when Eli believes
This is not open to debate, Dr. Mossman.
Doctor, please.
So sorry, Judith. I'm all out of time.
Damn her! I don't believe this! Come on, Gordon. Now we've really gotta hurry. Go on ahead. I'll disrupt the next level of security and catch up with you when I can.
I'm gonna stay here because we don't want to program me to follow you everywhere. Because, I don't know, it just kind of makes the game a little bit harder to balance. Because what do? Do you keep me alive? Do I have infinite health? I don't know, so I'll just stay here. Bye-bye, Alex. Anyway, I hope I didn't make you feel like, I'm not gonna worry about it. I think I've been pretty clear. What the fuck? What the shit happened in this corner? I hope we get more ant lines. I want my pets back. Yeah, I'll squeeze my stress sack. Listen to the sound it makes. Oh. Aren't these cute? Does nobody else think these are cute? I think they are. Is the sun coming up already? Jesus. Faith in Bagora. Another potato eater. What? There's water everywhere. You want a stress ball? Oh. Nice. I never, stress balls kind of help me. I think because I'm a lot more of like an oral fixation person. A better way for me personally to stress is usually like chewing on something. I feel like I eat a lot of the times just because I need to distress. But also, I love hugging like a big like a squishmallow. I get that. I have a lot of stress balls. I'll use them for like a couple days, and then I just kind of forget about their existence, and then I'll remember about their existence a few months later. Yeah, fidget clickers are cool. I had this like cube one that had like a joystick on one side, a clicker, a little rolly ball. I really like that one. I never got the spinners. Those, you know, ignoring the memery behind it. I never got them. They didn't click with me. I really like that one, yeah. It's really good, the fucking... Yeah, aren't they good? I want it again. I don't have it anymore. I need to get one again, but... They're fucking great. I love that little clicky one. The joystick one especially was nice. You know, being the gaming fanatic I am. Oop. The fuck happened here? Looks like this dude laid down to... Oh, you weren't dead. You just... Oh. That guy just like threw a pillow at me to try to kill me. I really want to get that one again. I don't know where the fuck to buy them though. I think you can only get them, like, online now, because they're not popular. The light switch one. The light switch one's good. I also, the one I had, I don't know if yours does, had, like, a little clicky gear on it. On one side, too. Like, the same one with the joystick and the light switch bit. And then it had these metal balls. I love the little metal balls. That was nice. When I used to have marbles. And those were fun to just mess around with. Oh, hang on. I need to let somebody know I have phone service back. One second. I don't know why I tell you what I'm doing. It's not like you need to know. Metal ball has a nice clicky noise. Yeah. As you roll it. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Sorry about that. I like that it has the game title on the pause menu. I don't know why I like that, but I do. Seems kind of goofy. Ah, electricity. Oh, 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 I'm shocked. Oh, woe is me. Wow, how low was my health before? But, chewing toy? You Shane? I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I feel like I'm being made fun of, but I hope you're not making. I sound like an animal. I love chewing on things. I don't know. Actually, wait, no, it doesn't sound like you're making fun of me at all. I'm just being self-conscious. Yeah, no, the chewing stuff is great. I don't know, chewing on things is good. I know a lot of people, why am I so self-critical? I knew a lot of people who used to try to, sell me on, like, chewing sticks. Which I never, like, got into. Or, one thing I liked chewing on, that actually quite helped, and it was actually very helpful for, like, quitting nicotine, was, cinnamon sticks? What, what kind of device was it that it took up 2 hands? That's my question, Siri. When you stress, you need to bite intensely on something. No, I do that. The toy replaced your thumb. You lost the toy, so you chew on your thumb again. Oh. I usually resort to biting my nails. Or sometimes I just, like, bite on my own teeth. You know, like, I just bite really hard. And I hate doing that. So I try to pick up, like, something plastic. Like, solid plastic around me. But I also usually break those, because I bite so hard on things. So I've sort of taken to replacing that with, like, when I need to chew, I'll eat, like, a very low-calorie snack. Or, you know, recently, something higher calories. Just because I'm trying to gain back weight after my, I don't know, my lifestyle change, I guess. Trying to maintain a healthier weight. Let me say that. So if I snack a healthy, I don't know, I empty snacks, but kind of frequently. Helps with stress. I don't feel like I need to put nicotine in my mouth. I like chewing, but you have a tear of your teeth falling out. That's fair. I've already, like, chipped one of my teeth, so I know about, like, how far to push it. But I do get worried about that. That's kind of why I like when I get popcorn. Because popcorn is nice, but my favorite part about it, as much as I love chewing... Oh, I don't want popcorn. As much as I love doing popcorn... But your aim is, like, so bad in whatever difficulty I'm in. I don't even remember. Yeah, there is. I don't remember what I was saying.
Get these set up. I'm seeing soldiers in all directions.
Do anything was it had two very clicky buttons you could click with both your hands rapidly. That sounds nice. The teeth thing is fair. I hope you haven't been around when I played that teeth short during my BRB. The one about the dentures. I'm not gonna explain what it was in case that like sets you off. Because if you're afraid of like teeth stuff, I could see that being a bit too much. Here they come. Incoming. Sir, I was trying to build a cool fort, and you broke it. I don't like you very much, sir. One thing that helps, actually, with my tendency to, like, need to fidget is I'm always at my computer doing multiple things. Not always. When I'm at my computer doing, like, multiple forms of whatever. It's quite helpful. You know, it's just, I mean, mouse, keyboard, yada yada. I don't think I really need to explain it. I remember one thing we talked about was, like, chewing necklaces. Which is something I, like, wanted to do. Like, get. I have a necklace that I often wear, like, when I'm out in public that I can fidget with pretty well. It's got, like, a little springy bit and, like, a lodestone in it that's fun to mess around with and pop out. That's pretty cool. I like the idea of these guys just like walk up like, alright, I got him. And then I just blow them away. Will I take a long break? Will I taking a break? When? Before the game is over? I'm not sure yet. I think I might take a break before the game is over. I don't remember... Depends on how much is left. I don't quite remember. And I don't quite remember... I might take a quick Google after I do this fight to see how many chapters are left in the game, and so I can guesstimate how much longer I'd have to play this. If it's too long, I might take a break soonish. And leave some Half-Life videos playing. Half-Life related content playing. Pen spinning. Nice. Pen spinning is cool. I like doing that. I'm getting distracted. Is that it? I really hope that's it. Oh, there was health kits in there the whole time. What? What do you want? Alex? Where are you? You have no idea what's going on?
Sorry to take so long, Gordon.
We're trying to break...
Looks like you could have used some help.
Oh.
I won't leave you again, though.
We're trying to break this...
Now let's track down Moss.
Her dad out of alien prison. I'm sorry, are these in your way? Oh. Okay. Her dad, who is a big scientist man in charge of revolution in alien prison. We get him out of alien prison before he be turned into brainless zombie, basically. Also, other things, generally, but that's the gist of what I'm doing. I'll probably do another plot recap whenever I come back from break. I try to do them every once in a while. I don't want to do them too frequently, because giving a plot recap kind of tires me out. So I get, you know, like a proper recap tires me out. If I just do it generally, I think it's fine. It's genuinely an interesting sci-fi property. So if you like sci-fi, I recommend looking into what it is exactly. Or watching the VODs. But to be fair, it's a lot of VODs. Get your ass out of my face, girl.
Cover me.
What do you think I'm doing? Ah, shit. Gotta use the crap gun. I've noticed a lot of people find video game gunfire, specifically, sounds comforting. Not like actual gunfire, because there's a very distinct difference between the sounds. Even with the most realistic, like, milsim games, it's a very distinct sound difference. Probably because you're not standing right next to an actual fucking gun when you hear it in a video game. But that seems to be a very, like, common, almost ASMR level, like, comfort for people. Also, me droning on in whatever tone of voice I speak in seems to help as well.
Great, another security station.
What?
All right,
Where did you go? Oh.
Huh.
Did you just zap that with, like, Sith Lord lightning powers while I wasn't looking?
Ha! Got you now. Uh-oh. Well, come on, Gordon.
Oh, also that lady with the brown hair is, like, a traitor, basically. She was like, no, I'm really cool, I love humans. Now she's like, no, actually, I really love aliens.
Let me seal this.
One moment, I'm gonna see about how much long is left. I don't think it's much longer. I think it's actually very close to done. I'm actually fairly close to done. I thought I was. Huh. I might just finish this out and then take another break.
Door.
I don't know, I kind of want to be, like, active around, again, noon again. So if this... I think what I'm going to do, if I can't get finished with this by, like...
Leave it talking to me, Gordon.
7, 8, maybe 8. Probably 8. If I can't finish this by 8, I'll take a break no matter what. Come back at 12.
Hello? Oh, thank God.
I think... I don't know. I feel like most people are able to catch stuff between 12 to 12.
We know all about you and Breen.
What?
You've been a spy for the Combine the whole time.
What are you talking about?
Damn it.
Dude,
Move
we
back,
heard you.
Mossman, we're coming in.
Oh.
Whatever you may think, I assure you, I have worked to protect your father.
Shut up and be glad you're still some use to us. We're going to reconfigure this teleport and get the hell out of here.
You see, we're working to the same end. I've already reprogrammed the modulator to emulate a Zen relay.
That's my father's work you stole.
It's my work, too. And I had to prove to Dr. Breen that your father would be the most valuable member of any research effort going forward.
Enough of your bullshit! Look, Gordon, there's my dad. I'm going to bring him in.
He looks sleepy.
Found Eli?
No thanks to you. Just enter the coordinates for Dr. Kleiner's lab and let's get moving.
But we need access to the teleport platform and we're locked out.
I'll take care of that.
Oh, what? Whoa,
Let's get
weird.
going.
Oh yeah, this part.
Oh my god. You've been working with this thing? For how long?
Never. Until now. I did have a fairly good idea of what to expect.
I'll bet you
Now
did.
we gotta teleport out of here
It looks
with
like
the
it's waiting
daddy.
for us.
The
Come on,
Combine is
Daddy.
a peculiar pulse-forming network with a very long rise time. Takes quite a while to recharge.
So you've warmed it up for us. Good. And just in time.
Papito, hey.
Dad, down here. Sorry we
Why do you
took
say
so
that
long.
like he
That
can
wasn't
get
the
out of
plan.
there on his own?
Don't worry about me, sweetheart. Judith! I see they set you free.
Not exactly.
Eli! I was so worried about
The coordinates, Dr. Mossman.
So, this is the Combine portal. It's smaller than I imagined.
Hurry up, Mossman.
Wait, the Combine aren't
Dr.
supposed to be able to
Kleiner.
direct their
We're in Nova Prospect, and we're running the Zen emulation for the first time. Are you ready for us?
Ready, willing, and fully enabled.
Good.
Oh.
We'll send my dad through first. He's in position for...
We have no idea if this will work.
Hold on, gotta bring this back down. No!
What?
Stop! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Alex. It's the only
No! Get back!
What's going on,
Dad!
Alex? Judith!
No!
What's happening?
Fucking egomaniac. Bye, I guess. Where does that rise up?
Dr. Kleiner, you have to stop them.
Stop who, my dear?
Oh my god. What coordinates are these? Where the hell did she take him? No. Cover me, Gordon. I've got to reset the portal. Gordon, use the turrets.
What? Oh. I forgot I had to play the game for a second. I was like, oh, okay. Now the streamer's gonna go. I get to watch them. I'm gonna play the video game. I don't like that sound. And that's a good thing. Very, not like it hurts my ears. It's just, Jesus Christ.
They're coming, Gordon.
Oh, sweet God. Oops.
Those turrets set up.
You can do it too, you know. Not all me. You can walk over there, pick it up, and put it back down. Ow. I think accidentally playing this on easy and then deciding to leave it on easy made this playthrough a lot quicker than it would have been. Alex, can you move? I'll have to decide if I want to do the same or not for episodes 1 and 2. Not sure. I remember this part got frustrating when I played this on hard. Like, very frustrating. At least for me. I'm kind of glad that I'm not doing that. I don't remember how bad it is on normal or not. No more, just a nice guy. No more, Mr. Nobody gonna use any of the other doors? Hey! Oh, okay.
Okay, Doc, we're locked on.
I await your arrival with great congratulation. Yeah, that was like very easy. Because I didn't see those commander guys at all. I kind of wish I had put it on normal for that, if I'm being honest. Oh well. I feel like I kind of took away from it.
But where's Dr. Kleiner? Dr. Kleiner, let us out!
Hello? Dr. Kleiner?
Gordon? My God, how did you get here? And when?
What's wrong?
My dear, I
Am I gonna play Lost Coast?
I was afraid we might
I'm not sure yet. It's only like 30 minutes. I might check it out.
Indeed, it did.
It's a fun little, like, tech demo.
Felt far and wide, but
It's got some interesting stuff to it. The developer commentary on it's kind of interesting.
Just there a minute ago.
Fascinating. We seem to have developed a very
And it's technically made by Valve.
This
So I might just do it.
new line of investigation.
A week? Then what have we missed?
A great deal, my dear. The
Um,
blow you struck at Nova Prospect was taken as a signal to begin the uprising.
But what about my father?
Well, that is most troubling. According to the Vortigaunts, he is a prisoner at the Citadel.
We've got to get my father out.
Barney has been leading a push with that very aim in mind. And another of your friends arrived several days ago.
Dog, you made it! Good boy.
hey.
So there, you see? It's not all hopeless.
I wish I shared your optimism, Doctor.
Doc, come in. Are you there? Hey, Doc, are you there? Yes, Barney, and I'm no longer alone. Alex and Gordon have just arrived.
Well, man, that's good news. I almost gave you guys up for lost. We're planning to set up a staging area for attacking the Citadel.
Gordon and Doc can head your way. I want to get Dr. Kleiner somewhere safer. Then I'll meet up with you.
I'll take all the help I can get. Oh, crap! Incoming!
Whoa.
Go on, get going!
Okay, Gordon, you heard him. I'll catch up with you as soon as I get Dr. Kleiner settled.
Just a minute. I can't leave without Lamar.
Oh, no.
Now, where did she get to?
Like teleported away?
Come on, Gordon. I'll take care of this.
Okay. I'm still, I'm already like halfway done with this. I'm debating if I might add back on Opposing Force. I took off Opposing Force and Blue Shift. I was originally gonna do them.
Kleiner, there's really no time.
But I decided against it because technically they weren't made by Valve. It's a Gearbox developed thing, but they are interesting and they're like canon. So I might add them on, even though I've already done Half-Life. Hello? Whoa! Yeah, we got... Let's see. I don't remember how long the next... What, I think there's like 3 more chapters. I don't remember how long they are. Hi, dog. Give me a second, dog. I'm just trying to plan this all out, because while I don't mind just doing all of this, I'm trying to make sure I'm available for the most amount of people that I know are trying to watch from my communities, or associated communities. Let me do that really quick. While I'm tabbed out. I don't know when the last time the bot did it. Follow Freeman. Is there? I wonder if somebody's done like an estimation of chapter length anywhere. Maybe on the wiki? I sincerely doubt it. I don't know. Half-Life 2 is significantly shorter than the other games. It's supposed to be like 13, 15 hours, I think. I couldn't see anything about specific chapter lengths. I've been live for 12. 2 of that was me goofing off and also playing Portal. I got like 3 hours left. I don't know. I'll stop at 8 either way. And I'll continue when I get back. I think that's the best way to handle this. Is that really a window? Okay. Oh, thanks, dog. Oh. Hey, whoa, 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 not cool. Oh. Jesus. This is... Yeah, I'm glad I switched this off of easy. Because I remember that fight being pretty, like, entertaining on normal, I think. Alright, buddy. Clear the way. It is gonna make it take a little bit longer, I suspect, but that's fine. Let's go this way. Dog, wait. Hey, whoa, whoa. Come on. Are these supposed to be based on the mana rays from... Alright, bye, dog. I hope you're good. I'm sure he's fine. That explosion isn't bad. Oh. It's a very short level. Air quotes level. I guess that was a big set piece, so that makes sense. Hey.
Well, Gordon Freeman. And about time, too.
Yeah. Where are you headed? Come with me, or... Okay. Part of me is wondering if I even want to, like... is a really weird tangent. I don't know if part of me is wondering if I want to move away from like PNG stuff altogether or not. Because like as much as I want to try like I might try a live tuber. See how that feels, and if I don't like that, I might just move away from all of it and only do face cam occasionally. I don't know. I think it depends on a lot. Hey, dude.
Dr. Freeman? We're coming with you. With you
Okay.
here, Dr. Freeman, we can finally make some headway.
It's a lot of assumptions. Here, go stand in that fire. Or
Good
not.
call, Doc.
You got it, Doc. You got it. This way, gang. Let's go!
I believe in you guys. Get up there.
Let's go. This way, gang.
Live tuber being, Oh, right, because I did use the word tuber to refer to... a VTuber, sorry. So like a live 2D. So I kind of want to make my own live 2D. Because I have a sketch and a couple of ideas in mind. I want to, and it's also a skill I want to practice, is rigging more. I've done rigging for shit in the past. Mostly stuff in school, college classes. Some stuff for modding. Hello? Who the fuck? Okay. Mostly stuff from college projects or like mod development stuff, like. Dick. I don't know, I just want to get better at it. Specifically doing like a live 2D and rigging that. And just learning how all that works. Because I feel like that's a good skill to have, even if I don't end up using it too much. Follow me, everyone.
Watch out for the hoppers, they're everywhere.
What a weird idea for a mine this was, by the way. I mean, it's like interesting, but it's just kind of random. I don't know. Like mines that jump, you know? Ow. Why did you do that? Like, why do they need to hop? They don't really... It doesn't really add much threat to them, you know what I mean? They're still mines. You know, they explode. What is that? Yeah.
Are all the accomplishments of humanity fated to be nothing more than a layer of broken plastic shards thinly strewn across a fossil bed, sandwiched between the Burgess Shale and an eon's worth of mud? In order to be true to our nature and our destiny, we must aspire to greater things. We have outgrown our cradle. It is futile to cry for mother's milk when our true sustenance awaits us.
I don't need to hear him anymore. I think everyone gets the picture. He does have a soothing voice, though. I really liked, by the way, I didn't talk about it enough. I really liked the Easter egg for people of having the Stanley Parable voice actor do that one doctor's voice in the opening for Half-Life. Yeah. I liked that a lot. Something small. Whoa! Seemed highly unnecessary. As was me shooting that, I didn't really need to. Yume, I'm in peril. Okay. I'm in my room. What's up, homie? Let me know. It's running a long way from home and you gotta wait like another hour and a half for a bus. Ugh. That is sadly relatable, but I'm so sorry. Are you sure you'll be able to get on a bus? Are you safe where you are? I don't know if you have anyone you can contact in case of emergency, but maybe do that instead of waiting for a bus if you're not safe where you are.
Watch out for the hoppers!
Oop.
They're everywhere!
You freaked me out. I thought it was fine when I picked it up, and then you screamed, so I thought it was going to explode. Be less dramatic, dude.
CP, help me while I reload.
Because an hour and a half is a long time to wait for a bus, in my experience. I should be live for at least that long. I don't know how good your internet connection is. You're chilling in a car with your partner to work, keep her company, not realizing the buses don't run till like 4 a.m. Ooh. Can you not take the car and drive back and then come back with the car when work is over? I feel like that's what I would do.
Take this med kit.
What? Oh, okay. Oh, you don't know how to drive. Okay. Then, yeah, that's a fair... You gotta go to... Oh, okay, double whammy. Gotcha. Whoa. Hey, don't go over there. Guys!
Civil protection!
I guess the mines being the way they are makes them interesting for, interesting for game mechanics, because, like, they pop in the air like, oh shit, they're gonna explode. And you can still catch it. Which is fun. It's fun, but, like, why would you design it that way? I guess to make sure they, like, hit somebody in the head or something? I don't know. It's also a video game, so it's designed to be a video game. Why am I questioning this? Excuse me, pardon me. Gordon Freeman with a mind. Oh, coming through.
Cover me while I reload.
Okay, sure. Hello? Ooh. Hit more vital areas. Yeah, that was kind of like... That was my own... I started to realize that, like, later. But you're probably right, yeah. That's why I was saying, like, jump up and hit the head, maybe? I didn't think of that at first. I just thought it seemed goofy. But yeah, hit the chest or the head instead of just blowing up people's legs.
I don't dream anymore.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that with me. Here, use this. Use this. Whatever.
Sorry, Freeman.
This way, gang.
Go over there, you guys are in my way. It's over here.
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming with you.
No, did one of my guys die? Why are you here? You really like that Lack stopped chatting as soon as I started. What do you mean? I think they're just kind of chilling and vibing. Don't take it personally. Have you ever seen Jaffe Bond and Lackluster in the same room? Maybe they're the same person. Hello. Are you okay? Dude, are you worried about your buddy? Hello. You seem unwell, sir. Can you get out of the way? Go in that room. Whoa, conspiracy. Totally okay. Go wait in the hallway. You're all like too much for me. Go away. I know that Gordon Freeman is like their like Lord and Saviors. What are you just throwing medkits at each other? Please don't be right. They're just overindulging in morphine. I told you to stay. Okay. Space Station 13. I haven't thought of that in a bit. It's one of those games I want to like, but I can't because it's at least as what the fuck? As of when it came whenever it was released, it wasn't actually like finished, but it was fun still. It was cool.
Sorry.
Unless I'm mistaken something. I probably got a name wrong somewhere. Wasn't that, oh. Wasn't that, hang on. I think I'm correct. Yeah, we're fine. Space Station. It's double fine, right? 13. Not 14, 13. It's, what's the developer's name? Oh, I'm thinking of a different game. Never mind. Different game. Oh, this. Oh. Space Station 13. What am I eating? Nothing. I'm chewing on a plastic stick. Or a broken stirring stick. One of the stirring sticks we have broke. I like how I like go for cover.
Cover me while I reload.
They spawn infinitely? I think so. I was waiting for the door to open back up. If you want me to be honest. I mostly just kind of mess around. Usually... Oh. Uh-oh. Most of the time, if you see me doing something obviously stupid, I'm messing around. Hey, there we go. You say head kit? doing over here? Are you good? Hello. Oh. Whoa. Ooh, watermelon. I love it. Where'd the other two go? Oh.
Take this med kit.
Whoa, what did you just do to me?
Take this med kit.
Who? Stop shoving strange chemicals into me.
Pardon me.
Excuse me. Can...
Here goes nothing.
Please go.
Let's go.
Go over there. You literally had me trapped. I'm stuck. What a way to soft lock. Okay.
Sorry, Freeman.
Here, have a med kit.
Thanks. Thanks for the med kit, man. Oh. Just in case, I hope I don't need that again. Anyway.
Here, take this med kit.
Let me get out of your way.
If I didn't want to kill them, yeah. Here, let me get out of your way. Is this dude broken? Are you good, man? He looks like somebody that just logged into like an FPS for the first time. Oh. Oh, you give up on him really quick. Did I go backwards? I don't remember. Did I not check all this stuff? I swear I did. Oh no, I was going to, and then they ran in here, and then I was tired of them following me, so I left.
Sorry, Doc.
That's it. I wish that song didn't have such a weird, confusing lyric. Didn't have such weird, confusing lyrics. Fucking stupid ass Kurt Cobain. His heart was in the right place, but I don't know why you'd ever title an anti. Like, I get it. Which song? No. No, I don't think I should say the word because I'm gonna upload the VOD to YouTube. I can say sexual assault, I guess, is fine to say. Me, Nirvana song. Yeah, it's a good song, especially if you ignore the lyrics. It's very catchy. It's a quirky one. I mean, it's supposed to be... I don't know. The thing is, it's supposed to be an anti-essay, you know, song, and... Sure, that's all well and good, but if you have... I don't know. The dude himself had to explain that to everyone constantly. So I feel like when you have to explain it, it kind of defeats the purpose of it, no? Maybe I'm wrong. Like, if you have to explain a joke, is it even really a joke? Really depends on who you're marketing it towards. And if you're marketing a song towards the general public, maybe you should make it something the general public will.
Cover me while I reload.
Eh. Why were you in this room? It sucks because, like, if I were to just go like, I don't know. It's got a catchy like, yeah. I really like it, but I also don't want to play it on stream either for the exact same reason. Oops. Just like the Sublime song. Yeah. I don't know. Especially as someone who has had to deal with shit like that. It's weird, but I still get the song stuck in my head, so it makes it even worse. But at the same time, also it's just a song. But I guess I can't think of it as just a song when I'm a content creator person. Influencer or whatever. I don't know what to call it. Nice. So proud of you.
Hello, Gordon!
Hello, Gordon! I almost shot that lady who scared me. God, I love Hello, Gordon. Yeah, mommy, only one. Yeah. Any, Hello, Gordon. Jello, Gordon. Do you think that's what Comer says? When he gets, like, back from the grocery store, and he goes to the Black Mesa office, and Gordon comes in, he's like, what did you get at Walmart for us to snack on during work? And he goes, Jello, Gordon! You here to vibe and chill? Cool. Yeah, I mean, most of the surviving population probably joined civil protection. Well, some of these aren't civil protection, some of them are, like we were talking.
Take this med kit.
Thanks. Some of them are, I mean, I guess they're all civil protection technically, but the basic, I forget, it sucks because Yosh was here earlier and he was, do you have any more medkits? Thank you.
Here, have a med kit.
He was talking about the different names of the different ones. But the basic bitch ones are basically just normal humans. And the ones above that, I guess, are like cyborgs that aren't really humans. I knew some of them were. I thought it was just like the higher up ones. But it seems to move up the ranks, you have to become not quite human. Wait, what? What happened to the rest of the Chuckle Fox? Why is it just you? Overwatch? That's what it's called. Yeah. What? Can you guys come down here? Get down. Come on. Go over there.
Sure thing, Gordon. You lead the way.
They're still conscious and sentient? Yeah. Like, they are people, but they're not human. I guess it depends on your definition of human again. It's a question I talked about before. On Cruelty Squad, actually, funnily. At what point does a cyborg stop being a human? Even if they are still human, they don't really treat other humans as if they're the same, so I guess that's sort of the definition in that case.